My name is Evelyn Lester. I work as the executive director for the Office of Student Disability Services at Colgate University, which is a little Ivy school in upstate New York. Our leading disability category tends to be ADHD and executive functioning concerns and learning, but then a close second, sometimes surpassing that, is mental health challenges. We have 1,000 students registered to this office, so that's a third of our population. Looking at the general student has changed quite a bit. The student that I was in the late 90s is a lot different than the student what they're managing now. We were spending about $100,000 a year on peer notes, and then they were colossally poor, and it was a big failure. So here we were spending this money, and so we're able to get it. For us, it was a tremendous reduced annual fee. Peer note taking is not my. I don't. It's not the money I'm spending, but I do want to. You want a reinvestment on an investment in what you're spending, and peer note taking to me had so many flaws. For one, we're all processing information differently. I wanted a system where they could sort of be learning as they're using it. There was like a self-learning component. There isn't in peer note-taking. You're just handed the information. That's like anti academia, everything that we're against. It's just we're handing you the information. And I was looking for something that would have a natural corrective learning process in it, which Genio does. So we looked at a couple of others, but I wanted it all sort of rolled into one in addition to the closed captioning and the transcription, and we found Genio. We wrote out a campus-wide initiative on why we're doing what we're doing, why we've chosen Genio. There was other folks that we spoke to, why we chose you. One of the reasons we chose you is you're UK-based and you have better data protection than we do in the States. So that was something I kept saying like over and over and over. This is why we're not doing someone who's in the States. And so it was first an initiative. I also presented it in faculty meetings. This is going to be coming. But honestly, the actual implementation of the product is very user-friendly and intuitive. It's very easy to use and it's very easy to roll out. So people were having a lot of fears about being recorded. Some things that we did on our own was I purposely connected with our computer science department that teaches AI and said, okay, I need your help and support in faculty meetings. How would you respond to this question so that I can learn? And then also issuing licenses to the naysayers, actually. Like, how about you use it and then tell me what you think and see how it works? So that was a lot of the work, was getting stakeholders right within the faculty to speak up at faculty meetings and talk about it.
Evelyn did a really great job as well of kind of like translating that data protection agreement into those everyday conversations with faculty members and really understanding like what is the concern beneath this. If it was IP, is it the way that we're sharing or not sharing data, and just Evelyn was just absolutely awesome in those conversations.
And so saying things that are a bit more layman's terms to folks, like the computer science part is really helpful to say, been using AI since the 90s, you just didn't know it. So pairing students together. So we paired 2 deaf students together and had a very high user work with a very inactive user. And, one was able to say like, this is really great. Let me show you how to use this. That was really helpful as well. Knowing that student walks into a classroom and feels fully prepared and that they own it. And they were feeling like they couldn't be prepared and present because they were getting the other half of it a day or 2 later. And that's not what we want, and that's not independence, and that's not the learning that we want at Colgate. So being able to say day one, you are ready to go, and you can have the reading pane look like this. You can have transcription on, you can have it off, you can do it's all you, was so empowering that it was actually very emotionally touching for my students. Some conditions that even clinically that I've been studying for over 2 decades that students have brought to my attention, why it's helpful, that the impact has been in that way really, really wonderful. I have found that students, although they are still worried about the stigma and the embarrassment, that they are becoming much more confident and realizing that they are different, not wrong. I really like that.